True heroes, even good guys can make mistakes. In 1988, I'd only been on the force a few months and I was patrolling all the neighborhoods. I knew most of the kids who lived there. They were troubled neighborhoods, toxic, with family problems. But I worked for those people, for all of them. And I believe my job is to help them when they need me. Port Allen, Louisiana, 1988. My name was Ken Bate. Some guys work as lookouts to get noticed. But Bate wanted to be a cop. He asked a million questions. One of our first calls was about a lot of people on a corner. The main places to watch are the liquor stores and the gas station. And why are we watching them? Selling drugs, weapons. That corner where they are is an ideal place to do business. Do we arrest them? No, only if they're caught with the merchandise. What about him? He's one of the ones we're keeping an eye on. No, he's quiet, but how do you know? Because I know him. He knows every kid who lives around here. When you're watching the streets, you have to know the kids. They're the indicator of what's going on. That's Richie, new to the neighborhood. He just arrived from New Orleans. I think he's a good kid. Weeks before, I'd seen Richie riding his bike listening to the radio. I knew he lived down the street near my fiancée Yaki's house. But I didn't know which house. I had spoken with him several times. Just a few words, because he was new in town. He didn't know anyone. He didn't know the neighborhood rules. He wasn't fitting in, but he was trying. Quote, "You got a problem, buddy?" "No, no problem. If you want to live with us, you'd better try it." "Sure, what's the problem?" Quote, "Of course, for a big city guy like you, it's no problem unless you don't show your face." After experiencing the poison, Richie became a different person. Belligerent, stubborn, violent. He returned to his grandmother's house and, upon finding the front door locked, flew into a rage, screaming and kicking it. Quote, "Richie, what are you doing? Leave me alone, do you understand? Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Richie, Richie, what's wrong with you? Where did you leave my tape? Please, where did you put it? Where did you leave it? It doesn't eat anything, Richie. You're acting like a madman. What's wrong with you?" "Richie, stop it, stop it." "I'll call the police." We arrived at the same time as Officer Brian Simons, and the three of us went into the house. "Do something, will you? Do something. He's gone crazy. If you don't get him out of here, I'm going to kill him." "What's his name?" "Richie. He's my grandson. He's gone crazy." "Richie, Richie, we're with the police. Come out and let's talk about what's bothering you." The house was the kind we call a linear house. You can see from the entrance to the end of the hallway. Oh yeah, you had to call the police. "Come in. I have something for you. Come in." I wasn't prepared for the kid I was facing. I couldn't believe it was the same quiet, polite kid I'd been chatting with. I didn't know what was wrong with him, but there was no other way out. "Richie. Richie, come here." When he came out, all I saw was the knife. "Okay, drop that knife." I didn't want to use my gun, but I had to be prepared in case he obeyed. "Calm down. Drop that knife, do it. Now no cop will arrest me. I'll kill him, I'll kill them all." "Obey, Richie, drop that knife, please. Take that revolver away from my face. I'll kill him." It was a strange confrontation. He was attacking me with the knife, and I was dodging him with my revolver. I kept trying to reason with him. I knew he was intoxicated. He was acting completely out of it, totally out of control. I'll say it one more time. Drop that knife. The confrontation lasted for 20 minutes. I managed to keep him under control. I realized it wasn't going to stop. "Get out of here. Get out of my house." I had never been in a shootout before, and this wasn't a mock target. He attacked me and looked somewhat surprised, as if I should just let it happen. "You shot me. You shot me." "Call the supervisor and the chief. Request an emergency unit and an ambulance." "Brian, maybe I'll go to the front." I followed him to the kitchen. He was bleeding a lot, but he was still standing, acting like a wounded wild animal. I followed him down the hall and he ran to the front of the house where Bates and Simons stopped him. "I'll kill him. Calm down, Richie. Nobody's going to hurt you." I can't stop thinking about what happened. I'd always thought of Richie as the kind of guy who wouldn't normally do something like this. I had to find out why he'd gotten so worked up. If Richie was the criminal type, like my grandma used to say, like attracts like. If not, he deserved better than what he was facing. If he's a super cop, he's going to shoot me too. Super cop, let's see what happened with Richie. Did he put his nose somewhere? We didn't do anything to him. Cop, he did it himself. I know he's been hanging out with you and your friends. So if you don't want trouble, you better tell me what I want. He's a wimp. He tricked us. How often does he get high? Hey, I don't know anything. I didn't invite you over to hang out. The night he got hurt was his first time. Yeah, that's what I heard. I thought these guys were tough. Richie wanted to fit in, make friends. They forced him, saying, "If you don't, you can't hang out with us." So he decided to do it. Richie had made a mistake. He'd inhaled drugs with his new friends. And it affected him. Now he could ruin his life. I checked Richie's file and found no criminal record. He'd never done this before, and you had no right to shoot him. I'm just trying to help, but if you don't talk to me, he could be here for a long time. Yes, you made sure of that. Super cop, please, don't make things worse. Back off, get out of our house. As they say, blood is thicker than water, and people always side with their own. The cop is always wrong. I went to talk to Richie to find out how he was. It wasn't official. I went on my own. The kid was 20 years old and facing a charge of attempted murder of a police officer. His life was over. Richie, wait, don't go. Please, I want to talk to you. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Come on, calm down. Have a seat. I'm not mad at you. I know you didn't mean for this to happen. I just want to know why you inhaled that poison. They said I had to do it to be with them. It seemed right to me, just once. Besides, everyone did it. You could have died. You could have killed me. Anything can happen with that stuff. I know, I don't know. They told me I could be lost forever. You're facing very serious charges. I'll kill myself before I leave. I know what will happen to me there. I can't face it. I can't. Calm down. Rich, I can't promise anything. But I'll try. I'll do my best to help you. He cried like a child. There was no hypocrisy in him, I could tell. I felt I should give him a chance. After he gets out of prison, it might be too late. Because he'd have to impress the others and survive. Nobody accepts guys who carry Bibles. He tried to kill him, Erick. It was his first crime. Yes, and very seriously. Listen, he's a decent kid. I don't want him to spend the rest of his life paying for a wrong decision. I wasn't hurt. He was, and if he goes to prison he'll keep hurting himself. I would have felt responsible if I hadn't given him another chance. That incident was a turning point in his life. You remember one of the guys we had on patrol? I wasn't expecting to see him. I didn't know he'd gotten out. It shocked me, surprising me without warning, and I thought, what if I made a mistake and misjudged him? Question mark. Mr. Frank, I want to give him what he deserves. Thank you for everything you did for me. Believe me, I'll never forget it. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I thought Richie deserved it. Many people have the impression that police officers are made of stone. That they don't have feelings, and that's not true. I felt great after. It was Richie. My superior says he thought, hey, I hired the right guy. This is the kind of police officer I want. A police officer is someone you turn to in times of trouble. They should be the one you seek when you need help. I want children to come to me, not run away from me. We'll be right back with FBI agent William J. McCarby. Heroes.